This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Just want to begin by offering my sincere thanks. Thank you very much, everyone, for your very kind words. It means a lot to me. And we look forward to seeing all of you together, not only on future trips, but Be'ezus Hashem, Simchas and Nachas and all of your families. Amen. I want to begin by saying, you didn't hear from the best speaker in the room. Avi Moiri, many of the personalities that I spoke about over the trip, really my father sparked my interest in. Rabbi Yaakov Sasportas, Rabbi Avram Zakuto, and if my father had the opportunity to share with you from his vast knowledge on these subjects, you would have been treated to a very great delight. But Be'ezus Hashem, it's a great zechus and honor and privilege to be together with my father, and the first time together with my mother on one of these trips. And the zechus of going to all these tzaddikim should be made for them, for good health, for nachas from all of their children and grandchildren at Bias Goel Tzadek. Amen. So in 1655, Menashe ben Israel and Rabbi Yaakov Sasportas, they gain audience of Oliver Cromwell. And Menashe ben Israel very passionately pleads with Oliver Cromwell. He says, we Jews, we don't hate Christians. We honor you, we respect you. Please allow us back into England. We were chased out already hundreds of years earlier. And Oliver Cromwell says to Menashe ben Israel, why do you think that we think that you hate us? We know you don't hate us. We know you respect us. We know you honor us. But I have one question for you, Menashe. And Oliver Cromwell asked Menashe ben Israel a stunning question. He says, what is it with you Jews that you love to go back to countries that they hate you? Why do you want to come back to England? You were banished from England. Why do you want to come back here? It's like Jews love to go on vacation. Where are you going on vacation? Well, first I'm going to Auschwitz, and then I'm going to Dachau, and then I'm going to go to Treblinka, just as a grand finale. Jews love to go to places where they torture us. So the question we have to ask ourselves is, why did we come here in the first place? Why did we come to Spain? Spain expelled us in 1492. They never rescinded it until the 19th century. So Menashe ben Israel had to think about this question. And Menashe ben Israel, being a big believer in the Zohar HaKadosh, he shared with Oliver Cromwell a Zohar. The Zohar asks, what's the difference between Geulas Mitzrayim and the Gulo HaSida? And the Zohar says Gulas Mitzrayim was only from Mitzrayim, the Gulo HaSida will be from the entire world. Oliver Cromwell says, Rabbi, please share with me your insight on the Zohar. So Menashe ben Israel said as follows. He said, when Hashem redeemed Klal Yisrael from Mitzrayim, so the Mitzrayim saw it, so they believed in it, but the Gentiles, the nations of the world, all over the world, they didn't necessarily experience it, they didn't necessarily see it, and they didn't necessarily believe in it. So the goal of history is that the Jewish people need to be exiled all over the world, so that when the day will come that Hashem will redeem the Jewish people, the nations of the world will say, oh, now that Hashem is redeeming you from the far-flung countries of the world, now we believe retroactively in the redemption from Egypt. So it's very important for us to go back to these countries, Menashe ben Israel said. We need to come back to England, so that when Mashiach comes, the English will believe in Yetzias Mitzrayim. And Oliver Cromwell was stunned. He said, I thought you Jews were down and out. I thought you Jews have low morale. Now I realize that you have a soaring spirit, and you're living with the purpose that you want to bring the belief of your redemption throughout the world. So it's very important for us to come back to these countries. What's left in Spain today? It's a midbar shmama. It's nothing. I think we got out every nitzitz of Kedusha last time around. There was nothing there. But yet when we got on that plane, and they're gawking at us like we would be aliens from another planet, it's important for us to make ourselves known to them so that when the great day comes, they know what it's all about. They know who's being redeemed. They know who the Ribbon Shalom is. This is a very important mission, that we, taking our tefillos and our Torah and studying our history and traveling these countries, so that when that great day comes, we're going to connect with it, they're going to understand it. V'ro chol afsei aretz eis Yeshuas Elokeinu. So I want to thank Avi Rokeach for putting his heart and soul for many, many months in organizing a tremendous program. And Be'ezus Hashem, like we said many times, we went to the Rimagash. How long did it take for us to learn a shtickle in the Rimagash? Already Shabbos we're learning the Rimagash. You're going to see all of these Chachamim. This Rav Avram Zakuto, Rav Yaakov Sasportas, Menashe ben Israel. They're going to be coming to you. They're going to be visiting you throughout the year, every week. You're going to be saying, oh, I can't believe it. I was just there. I just heard about him. I just spoke about him. It's uncanny. So, Bizchus, Kol HaTzadikim, the HaChasidim, the HaChachomim that we spoke about on this trip, Yamoid Lanu, Ulazarenu, Ulazarazarenu, Shlai Tamosh, HaTorah, Mipinu, Pizarenu, Ad Olam. Thank you very much.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.